Let's take a trip, shall we? From outer space on Google Earth all the way down Washington State, Yakima County, Yakima City, to something I think you're all familiar with. This is Wilson Middle School. And this is Levels of Government. Hey students, I am right now, right outside Wilson Middle School. I think you recognize this entrance. And we are here with this video going to explain to you how that just like a school has all kinds of different levels of places where you can all be, our government also has different levels that impact you as well. So Wilson Middle School is a large school. Everything in this entire area is referred to as Wilson Middle School. And everybody who attends this school, we call them a Cavalier because they're a part of Wilson. And at each one of these levels, we have a leader. At the leader of the entire Wilson Middle School, we have Mr. Ariza, who's our principal. And just like every other large organization, our school has a leader.
That's weird.
And this leader's name is Mr. Ariza.
Hello.
Mr. Ariza, what's your title here?
My title is I am a middle school principal of Wilson Middle School.
He's the middle school principal, so he's the head leader of middle school here at Wilson. And so similarly, in the United States government, the head leader is the president. So we're showing some comparisons between our government and our school. So,
yes, okay.
and Mr. Ariza has lots of people who assist him, just like our president has lots of people to assist them. So, just as every student, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade at Wilson Middle School is a Cavalier, every single one of us, as a resident of the United States, is an American. But as we get down to a little smaller scale, you see that we have classrooms all over. We have multiple classrooms, and in fact, there goes one of our illustrious governors, because in every classroom, there is a leader as well. Oh, there's another governor of a different classroom. So, at Wilson, we have many, many different classrooms. And each classroom has a leader. We call those teachers. Now, in our nation, we have many, many states. And each one of those states has a leader called a governor. As we enter into an individual classroom, you'll notice that there is the entire classroom that is under the responsibility of the leader. But then the classroom can be arranged into different groups. For example, there might be a smaller group of the entire classroom of 30, you might have 6 at a table. All in this classroom are still part of this classroom, but this particular group has a task, and there might be a leader of this group, but this is a smaller area of the classroom, just like within each of our 50 states. There are smaller areas, groups of people that are called counties. And then within each of those counties is even a smaller group, maybe represented here by 2 students working, still within the state, still within the classroom, but this might be a city or a town. And lastly, you get down to the individual level, where you as an individual student are working in this classroom. This chart illustrates the different levels of authority and responsibility in both our government as well as in our school. Hopefully, by seeing this pattern, you will better understand how different levels of government work.